Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is our today's question on LeetCode, and this question is basically daily challenge on 1st August, and the question is combination. So we will read out the question first and we'll try to figure out how we can solve this question. So basically we are given two integers n and k, and we have to return all possible combination of k numbers uh, chosen from range 1 to n. So this is going to be a range and we have to choose all k numbers from this range. So you can see that we have input 4 and 2, and for this input 4 and 2 we can have these combinations of two numbers, okay, at a time. So you can see the total of n ck combination, and here n is 4 and k is 2, so total of 6 combination we can have. So let us think about how we can solve this question. So we can solve this question using some sort of binary recursion and backtracking. So initially what we have 1, 2, 3 and 4 with us. So these four numbers are with us, and from these numbers what we are going to do, going we will choose any one number of from this four numbers, and we will just solve for other numbers. Okay, so what I am trying to say, let's say we are having this vector with us initially. Okay, so this is our vector. Okay, what we are going to do, we are just going to add let's say 1 in this vector. Okay, so we have pushed back 1 in this vector, so basically we have 1 here, and again what we are left with, we are left with 2, 3 and 4. So again what we can do, we can add 2, 3, 4 in the same vector. Okay, one of the 2, 3, 4 in same vector. So let us say I can add 2. So we have 1 with us, and now we can have 2 with us, and yeah, so I have added 2 here, so we can have this vector with us. Okay, so you can see that the size of this combination or vector is going to be 2. So we will just take this vector or take this combination. So what we can have, we have added 2 here. So basically we will check for other numbers. So what we will do, we will just pop out this 2. So we can have 3 also. So 1 and 3. So we have chosen 3 here, so I have chosen 3 here. So this is also our possible combination 1 and 3. And what we can have, we can choose 4 here. So this is going to be our another combination 1 and 4. So this is our 1 and 4. So we are done with all possible combinations which is starting from 1. So what we'll do, we will just again uh, pop out. What we'll do, we will just again pop out 1, and we will try to solve for 2. Okay, so okay, so now what we are going to do, we will just try to solve for 2. So we will add 2 in this vector. Okay, so I have added 2 in this vector, and again what we have left with, we have left with 3 and 4. So we will add one of these numbers. So basically 2 is already been added in this vector, so what we will do, we will just add 3. Okay, so if we have added 3, the vector will look like this, 2 and 3, and this is of size k. So we are this combination with us. Okay, and again we will pop out. Okay, so what we will do, we will just pop out, and we will add 4 here because we have done with 3. We will add 4, so our vector will look like this, 2 and 4. Okay, and again we are done with all these two numbers. So what we will do, we will just again backtrack. Okay, so we will just solve for 3 here. So let us say we have chosen 3. Okay, so we are having 3 with us. So for 3 what we can have, we can have number 4. Okay, so we will add 3 and 4. Okay, so this can be our choice. Okay, so that's why I have pushed here. Okay, and no more no more elements or integers left with us, so we will again backtrack. Okay, so we will add 4, and you can see that after 4 there are no numbers, so we cannot have any number which can be added in our vector. So we will just return this vector. Okay, so we will just return our recursive function. So basically what we are doing, we are using some sort of backtracking and recursion in order to find out all possible nck combination. So let us try to code this question. So we will have our two-dimensional vector of integer res, which is going to return all combination. So will return all combinations. Okay, and we will, you can see that we are just taking a vector with us, so we will create this vector here also. So vector of integer, let's say combination vector. Okay, combination vec. So this will contain our combination, this will contain a single combination. Okay, and what we have done, what we have to do, we have iterated over all numbers from 1 to 4. So that's what we will do. So we will iterate from int I is equal to 1, I less than equal to n, I plus plus, and what we will do, we will just add I in this combination vector. So combination vec dot push back I, and what we will do, we will use some sort of recursion here, and after that we will have a backtracking part with us. So for recursion we will create a void function, void recursive function. So void get all, so the we will pass parameters int current. So basically this is our current index. So you can see that we are adding or we have pushed back I here, so the current will be nothing but I, and we will have our parameter n, and we will have our parameter left. Okay, so left means basically this much number has to be added more. Okay, so initially left will be k, so we have to add k numbers. So we are having this k with us, and we will have our combination vector. So vector of int combination vec, and finally we will have our resultant vector of two-dimensional resultant vector. Okay, and we will pass it by reference because we are going to update it. Okay, so talking about base cases, if k is equal to 0, or sorry, if left is equal to 0, which means we do not need to add any more numbers. So we will, I will write here, we don't need to add any more numbers. Okay, or we have found out k numbers. Okay, so we will just return. So what we will do, we will just push back this combination vector in our res. So res dot push back this combination vector, and what we will do, we will just return out. Okay, so we will just return, and what if current is equal to n. So if our current element is equal to n, so you can see that we have 4 with us. So what we have done, we cannot do any more operation or recursive, we cannot run any recursive function. Okay, so for this case what we will do, we will just return, we will just simply return. And what next, what we will do, we will talk about our recursive cases. So basically this was our base case, so I will write here base case, and talking about recursive case. So what we will do, we will just iterate over the next integers, all the integers after I or current. So for int I is equal to current plus 1. Okay, and I less than equal to n, I plus plus, and what we will do, we will just push back this I in combination vector. So the combination vec dot push back, what will push back, we will push back I, and we will again solve recursively. So get all, for we will have a current as I, and we are having n with us, and left will be decreased by 1. So left minus 1, because we have added one vector, one number in our vector, and we will have our combination vector and resultant with us. And after that what we will do, we will just pop out the last element for the backtracking part. So for backtracking we will pop out the last number added. So we will just pop out the last number added in this vector, combination vector. So combination vector dot pop back. So you can see that we have done recursive part and backtracking part. So this was our recursive part. So I will write here recursive part, and this is our backtracking part, and that's all we will do. Okay, and again coming back to our main function. So what we have done, we have just pushed back I in this combination vector, and after that what we'll do, we will just run this function get all, we will pass parameters as I, n, and left will be nothing but k minus 1, because we have added one number, so that's why we are using k minus 1 here. And we will have a combination vector with us and resultant. And after backtracking, what we are going to do, we are just for backtracking we are just going to pop out last element. So combination of vec dot pop back. Okay, and again what we'll do, we'll just return our resultant vector. So let us see whether the code works or not. So you can see that both the test cases are passing. Okay, so let us see for more cases. So yeah, all the cases are passing, you can see that. And let us try to understand this code again. So basically what we have done here, we are having initially 4 numbers with us, and we have added any one number. Let's say we have added 1 here, and what we have done, we have solved for other 3 numbers or the next number after 1. So we have solved for 2 3 4, and again we have done solved recursively for 2 and then 3 and 4, and we have done this thing for all k numbers. Okay, and we have got this combination. So that's what we have done here. We have our vector of two-dimensional vector race, which will return our final combination, all combinations. And this is a particular combination. This vector will contain a particular combination. So what we will do, we have iterated over all numbers from 1 to n, and we have pushed back that number, and we have done some sort of recursion here, and we have just removed that number in order to get new combination. So that's what we have done here, and this is our recursive function. So I will write here, this will return all, this will get our combination. Okay, so this will create, okay, I will write here, this will create our combination of k numbers. So that's what this function is going to do. And you can see that we have parameters left with us, and which means this much number has to be added. So if left is equal to 0, we do not need to add any more number. And we have just pushed back this combination vector in race, and we have written it. And if current is equal to n, we will just simply return. And again we will solve for recursive part, we will just solve for next numbers after I. So after current, so it was current, and we have solved for next numbers, that is current plus 1 to n, and we have done the same thing that we have done here. Okay, and that's what we have done in this code. So I hope you have understood my solution, and if you like my code, you can like my video also. And if you have any kind of doubt regarding this question, you can ask me in comment section. And if you want to see some more videos like this, you can subscribe my channel, and the code will be provided in the description itself. Thank you.